So let's go now to Rochelle, who's really involved in promotion of women's rights. What do you see as actually the most important issues in the Bahamas?
I think the Bahamas, we have to kind of define where we're going to start in terms of women's rights. For the most part, there are so many different directions that we're going in. For the most part, I think the focus of our government, of course, would be those constitutional changes. And of course, if we look at the fact that we've had two referendums in regards to those changes in terms of gender equality, we will recognize that it's a rejection by the people at large, where they don't want to kind of have those changes. So we're still kind of stuck there from a legal sense, but at the same time, we have those social activists who are really focused on, for me, I think more or less those responsibilities and roles in terms of gender versus gender identity. And so that's where we're kind of caught in between, where now we're looking at numbers. So people are looking at quotas in terms of making sure that women are involved. And when we do that, we kind of leave the door open for transgenders to actually have access to those opportunities, as well as those spaces that are relatively should be reserved for women. So when we talk about women's rights, I think that's where we have to begin. I think we've been so caught up on CEDAW and those types of initiatives that we have kind of missed the mark in terms of gender and sex. And so I think if we kind of focused on making those differentiations, I think that we will be able to really advance women's rights. Mm-hmm.